today we had some pretty crazy, juicy patch today, and we're going to talk about it. We're here live on Twitch, and I'm going to make this a YouTube video also after we get it all said and done. But lots of good stuff to go over. It's going to be a pretty good one, so let's just get right into it. So first off, it says Hero Recall. Added Hero Recall function. Heroes who had major balances changes will be added to a recall list, and players can refund all resources by using the recall function in the altar. Recalling has a time limit, which usually will be a period of time after a hero balance change. Alright, that sounds awesome. Let's jump over to the game and let's check it out. Alright, so we're going over to the altar here. And if you see down here, there's a new little tab called Recall Hero. This is the first time I'm seeing this, but they just did a big nerf to Hakrin. That's why he's the only one up there. So if you're disappointed about that, instead of complaining about it, you can just get all your resources back from him. Just depending how high you took him, right? This is a great thing. If you disagree with the nerf, they're giving you all your resources back. That kind of takes away your ability to complain. Does it suck? Yes. I also want to say, I've been talking to content creators and stuff. He's still doing good. I've talked to some people in the Discord and here in the chat. He's still doing well, you guys. So yeah, this is a very positive thing, though. I mean, look at all the stuff you're getting back. Now, you can only do it to nerfed heroes. I wish I could go and I wish there were some heroes I regretted taking up, and you could just get it all back. But at that point, you would never have to do anything. You can manipulate that system, you know what I mean? But still, I don't want to keep talking about this all day. Awesome quality of life feature. Not very many games have this. There are forms of it in one way or another on like idle games and stuff, but no gacha games that I know of have this, and I really wish they did for things like Galaxy of Heroes and other gacha games too. Alright, next up is we have adjusted the reward tiering up system in web events. Now event reward levels will share across all types of events instead of events of the same kind. So I guess what that means is that from now on, everyone gets the same event, which I was just complaining about in my last video, and you don't have to wait for the next event to come around? I'm really not sure. It's a little confusing how it's worded, but from what it sounds like, everyone's going to get even chance to go for the same event rewards. So I was just complaining about that, so that's huge. Alright, so next up, they adjusted the damage coefficient of the following heroes when they act as AI enemies. Erzag, Bulin, Garel, and Godfrey. So I wish they would tell us more in these patch notes. Did they adjust them to hit harder? Did they adjust them to hit weaker? I'm confused. They don't tell us anything. That's something we have to test out. I'm not sure. Alright, lastly here is they added the skill description for the elite enemies in Roaring Tulpa and Hell mode. Alright, so before we get into the reworks and the nerfs and all that stuff, Awaken is bringing in a skin system. First of all, I just want to say that's awesome. I can't wait. Skins are awesome. It's a way for you to kind of, it's a way for you to express yourself. So, I love skins. So let me read this and we'll talk more about it. As some of you may have noticed, a skin system will soon be coming to Ace. For launching globally, the game went through 4 closed beta tests, and the feedback we gathered from everyone helped make Ace what it is today. So to show our appreciation to everyone who participated in our betas, we have reserved this Nat skin exclusive for you. No one else will be able to attain it, so feel free to show off your one-of-a-kind skin. Thank you again for all your support, and this skin will be coming your way soon. Check your inbox at the beta testers. Okay, this has been very controversial, even with the content creators, okay? Some of them did not beta test. I was lucky enough to get in on a beta test, right? A lot of people did, and it was free for anyone. Everybody. You could get in on it, just if you knew how to do it or if you knew about it, right? Well, the people who didn't know about it, who didn't beta test, are now mad because they can't get the skin. If you did not beta test, you cannot get the skin. Honestly, all games do this. My friend Paul, he beta tested Fallout 76. Guess what? He has a helmet that no one else can get unless they were beta testers too. No one else can get it. I've never seen it. He's the only one except for other beta testers. He said he's seen like one other person who's had it. And he plays all the time. I play all the time, and I've never seen it before except for him. Every game does this. I'm sorry, but I don't feel sorry for you. You know? Does it suck that you'll never get this skin? Yes, but they haven't shown much appreciation to the beta testers. So if this is a great thank you. This is a positive, and I'm not just saying this because I'm getting it too. I mean, I did get it, and I feel very special, but I tested. We all helped shape this game before it came out. So it's a thank you. They didn't do much of anything else before that. It's not like they're just favoring us all the time. You know what I mean? There's not that much stuff that they have done. This is a perfect thank you. This is enough, and if I didn't get it, I wouldn't be mad. So I just want to say, like, it's going to be okay. It's just a skin. It's not like people are getting, you know, stats or anything like that, because this does not add stats to it. So I just kind of want to say that because I can't believe people are actually mad about that. It's a very small thank you, and it's not getting you ahead in the game. It's just something you can brag about and say, I was a beta tester. And that's all a beta tester wants, really. They don't ask for anything, except maybe a small thank you or a badge or something, you know what I mean? Just something that shows off, hey, I was a beta tester one time for this game. Alright, so, and I'm one of those closed beta testers that got the skin. You get a code, you put it in, and you got the skin. And here she is. This is Nathalia. Pretty cool. I'm going to be rocking it. Especially since it's, you know, it's rare. Don't hate on me. I know. But so where you find it, you click on your character, you click skin here, and here you go. You see the available ones. There's a third one. I don't know if the max you can get is 3. What I was thinking is, what if you weren't a beta tester and they release one? I have 3. They only have 2. Will they ever add another one? Maybe they can just add boxes down here. I don't know what their plans are for it. I didn't hear anything about a skin program. I've never heard about skins coming to the game or anything, so I don't know what their plans are. But it's still really cool, you know. And I like both of her designs, but you know, I gotta rock this. I kind of like this one better though. I'm digging the crown and her hair and stuff. So they did a good job. Okay, so we're just looking around. We found another one, as Rena. I like that. Oh man. Oh man, it says obtain via events. So that's interesting. She looks cool, man. Alright, so we found another one, Blackhorn. Oh man, these skins are good. I'm digging them. Can I spin him? What is this? He doesn't have that, does he? He has these things. What are these things exactly? I'm not sure, I never really looked. Yeah, I like that. I would totally do it. Obtain via events, interesting. I wonder how long before we can start getting those skins. These might be rewards. You know what I'm saying? At the end of an event, that might be how you do it. Maybe you need to get shards or matrices for them. I don't know. I don't know what their plan is. Alright, we are back on Discord, and we were going to talk about the last part of this patch, which is the meatiest part, and that's one huge nerf, a bunch of reworks, a lot of stuff going on here, so let's get into it. So first off, we have Azrina. Her trait, Dragon Lineage, counterattacks change from 1 to all enemies. Okay, I mean, I don't use her much, but that's a big change. Going from 1 to all, I'll take that anytime. So that's a big deal. That's pretty good. Her basic Fireball, chance to apply Ignite increases from 50 to 100%. Well, already she was underwhelming. She's pretty good at first, but she was underwhelming because Ignite is kind of underwhelming. So the fact that you can't even be guaranteed to put that down, she's just not worth it. So that's a huge change. The ultimate, Dragon Flame Storm, chance to duplicate Ignite increases from 50 to 100%. So once again, it's guaranteed rather than just having a chance of it. Because once again, Ignite is underwhelming as it is. Now what I'm seeing from the community, it's still not a very good change. But that's still a gigantic step to making her better. So whether she's good or not, that's still a huge buff. So next up, they completely reworked Erzag, which first of all was very needed. He was always the meme character with me. Erzag, Mognar, and Harbeg, the 3 people I always pulled and never wanted, right? So he got an entire rework, which is very much needed. So his trait, Gladiator's Tenacity, when attacking, applied additional damage based on the difference of attack between this character and the target. That's cool. That's very unique, and I have no idea how you would calculate what he's about to do, because every stat on every character is always going to be different, so that's very interesting. When he's ascended, when he's attacking, apply additional damage based on the difference of attack between this character and the target, and then gain 1 stack of block. So it's exactly the same, except they're adding a stack of block. So correct me if I'm wrong, but block seems like it's a new buff. I don't feel like I've seen it anywhere else in the game. Alright, so his basic, Swift Strike. It deals 120% damage to an enemy, and then applies Unhealable for 2 turns. Woo! Unhealable is a very useful basic. That's good, man. I'm pretty excited for this guy. His special, Sundering Whirlwind, deals 120% damage to all enemies and applies increased damage taken for 2 turns? Oh, I'm in. He's one of my next. I am in. That's huge. Ultimate, Bloodthirst Blade, deals 200% damage to 1 enemy and applies no positive effects for 2 turns. That is huge. This dude is a debuffer now and a damage dealer. Wow. We don't have that very many characters like this. This is an A+ rework. I hated Erzag before today, and now I cannot wait to build him up. That's a huge rework. Good job, devs. Alright, next up is the big one. The nerf that you're going to hear around the world, right? So let's go over this, and I'll give you the positives and the negatives about this character. Hakrin. Trait, Ancient Guardian. Team-wide defense bonus now will not include Hakrin himself. Before it was the entire team. Now it's only the team minus Hakrin. This is in response of him with the annoying defense meta in Arena. It's almost impossible to kill at times. This is a step towards getting rid of those metas. His ultimate, Totemic Charge, changed max health up to buff and can be dispelled. This increase and decrease in max HP will be changed based on the target's current HP. So, before you couldn't remove that, now you can. You gotta be careful. So the Hacker Nerf. What do we think about it, right? Most people are pissed, and they have a good reason to be mad. You made a poll. You said, what do you guys want us to do? And in a nutshell, they're like, we're going to do this and this in Arena only. Not in the entire game. They're only going to nerf him in Arena, and that's the only place where he's a problem, right? I see why people are mad. Everyone voted yes, do that. Nerf him, but make it only for Arena. You nerf him, and then you make it everywhere, and it just kind of looks bad, like, obviously you're not listening to everyone. Don't take a poll if you're not going to listen to what they want. Is it needed? Yes. They turned a broken character and made him less broken. He is S tier, now he's just A++ tier. You know what I'm saying? He's still amazing. I'm not going to redo him, so I understand why people are mad, but it's going to be okay. You know what I mean? We're going to make it. He's still amazing. I would not recall him. I strongly suggest against that, especially if you put a lot into him. He is still worth it. He's still great. You might have to change his gear up a little bit, his stats up a little bit, but it's not that big of a deal as it sounds. Is it a huge nerf? Yes. Does it suck? Yes. But it's kind of needed. It's been needed. And it just sucks when you use someone for so long. You rely on that character, and when it's a broken character, everyone can use him everywhere, and you don't have to think much about it. Now we're just going to have to think a little bit harder for dungeons and stuff. Alright, next up we have Edicrus. His trait, Refracting Prism. When attacking, there's a 35% chance to launch a bonus attack. When successfully removing a bonus effect, there's a 35% chance to launch a bonus attack. Bonus attacks deal 60% damage and remove 1 positive effect. Can be triggered twice per round. Alright, so he just has lots of chances to keep going again, depending on what he's doing, so that's always good. And if he's coming back with his basic, that means he's removing positive effects, so that's pretty damn good. So when that is ascended, it's the same exact thing, except he is getting ability immunity. So his basic, Focus Beam, deals 100% damage to an enemy and removes 1 positive effect. Okay, I don't remember what it was before, but I think it was very similar to that. So his special, Blessing of Life, grants this character attack up and precision up 2 for 2 turns and a bonus turn at the end of the round. When successfully removing a positive effect, increase the duration of the effects for 1 turn. So this guy is joint attacking, getting bonus turns, removing positive effects, buffing himself up. He looks pretty crazy. And he was decent, but he just wasn't, he didn't have that oomph to him. And I think they've added the oomph to him, and I think we're about to see some crazy stuff. His ultimate, Elemental Incendiary, deals 120% damage to all enemies and removes 1 positive effect. Grant this character resistance up 2 for 1 turn. So yeah, I mean, he's going to be removing so many buffs that it's going to be tough for anyone to keep buffs. He's going to be putting out so many buffs that it's going to be tough for the enemy team to keep buffs on them. And then that'll allow a debuffer like Crazed Erzag, or someone who puts out a lot of debuffs. It's going to make it easier for them to stick those debuffs on. Man, he's going to be a fun guy to mess around with. It looks like Erzag and Edicris are next on my list to work on, for sure. Great rework so far. Alright, so we're almost done here. We got Hugh. His basic Joint Fury, it increased the damage scale based on the character's speed. I don't have him built. I'm not real fond of his kit, so I don't remember what it was. But a damage scale based on something is always good. Always good. The higher you get that stat, when it's based on a percentage, the better they'll do. So it's definitely a good buff. Next up, Marion Shadowblood. Basic, Lash. Increased damage from 50 to 80%. Is that a huge amount? No. But people love Marion Shadowblood. I just got her to 6-star. I'm excited to start using her anyways. And then you buff her basic to do a little bit more damage. I'll take it. I don't know how necessary it was, but I'm down for it. And after that, it's just a bunch of bug fixes. We don't ever go off that. It's nothing that crazy that you need to know about. If you want to know, join the Discord and check it out. Alright, before we end the video, we're going to have a little bit of fun and pull my ancient summoning crystal that we got for, I think they hit 20,000 on Facebook, Reddit, I don't remember now. But this was our present for getting to that point. So, let's open it. I'm going to get, like, Harbeg. I can't say Erzag anymore. Come on, man. Give me that. Hugh is taking place of Erzag now. Hugh, get out of here! What is going on with my pull luck lately? Alright guys, there's the patch notes. Let me know below. Did you love them? Did you hate them? What did you think about the Hacker Nerf? About the skins? All that good stuff. Let me know. If you need a guild, if you need someone to talk to, if you need help in the game, come by the Discord, come hang out with us. All great people there. We'd love to talk about Ace and all the nerdy stuff in the world. So if you need something like that, come by. Also come by if you need a guild. We have 6 guilds right now in our alliance, and things are going great. We stay active. We talk a lot in the Discord and all that. So if you want a place like that, please come by the Discord, say hi, and let us know that you need a place to go. With that being said, I love you all dearly. Thank you so much for the support, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.